Welcome to Planmar Financial. I'm Tony Kuzagrea, President of Planmar Financial. With over 40 years experience as a financial advisor, we've helped thousands of Londoners and Canadians build wealth. Well, we're very happy to let you know that there are no costs or obligations to you. Call anytime, set up an appointment with us. We'll sit down with you, look at all your needs and goals. And being 100% independent means we're not tied to any financial products or institutions. We'll pick and choose the products that are best for your personal needs. Knowledge is very powerful. We want you to be informed of what's available. Then we will look at your financial situation. We will analyze it and make some recommendations, personal recommendations. And those recommendations are not just for today. They're for today, medium term, or long term. And we will then continue to meet on a regular basis to make sure that all your goals and needs are met.
I retired at about 61, so so it's well, I could have retired earlier, but I hung around for a bit. But yeah, I retired at 61. So.
And how did the investments help you to retire early?
Well, I probably would have had to work till I was 65, another 4 years, anyways. And then again, I probably wouldn't even had as much, because, the money wasn't there working for me all along if I didn't have this, at Planmar.
The investments that you and Mary have given me have helped me have a down payment for a house now that I'm in the process of buying. And I'd like to retire at 55, 60 and just be able to travel, go see the world and have no cares.
Yes, a tax-free savings account, the government allows you to be tax-free, all profits. In a regular bank account, there's so little money paid that it doesn't really pay off to have your tax-free savings account. A tax-free savings account, again, as we said before, the huge benefit is when all profits are 100% tax-free, and therefore it can be used for short-term. Say you have a need in the near term, it's available to you at any time, whether it be short-term, middle-term, or long-term. So depending on your needs and your goals, we'll design it to best meet your needs and goals. We have guaranteed areas, which we generally do not recommend for tax-free savings account, unless it's short-term. If you're investing for short-term, we would recommend a guaranteed type investment. If it's for middle or long-term, an equity type investment, that yes, it has the potential to move up and down in value, but over time, it will do far better than a guaranteed area. So depending on the time horizon, what best investment suits your tax-free savings account. The greatest mistake made in Canada on tax-free savings accounts is that people are led to believe that they should all be in a bank account. That is totally wrong. Most investments in Canada qualify for that tax-free savings accounts. And it's very critical that the investments you choose are proper for your tax-free savings accounts. Leverage is the most exciting tool that Canadians or anyone in the world has available to them. And the sad part is that very, very few people in the world are using it. It's the greatest tool known to mankind to build wealth. Some Canadians are already leveraging and don't recognize it in a different form. As an example, when you buy, say, a $200,000 home, you put $20,000 down, you take a mortgage for the $180,000, that's a form of leverage. You're using other people's money to pay the home off, and then you're going to pay it gradually. And the aim there is that long term, the value that you get back will be more than what you've paid into it. And so in our industry, in the investment world, leverage is simply going to a large institution, borrowing money at a reasonable good rate, and then meeting with good advisors with good experience to guide you to invest that money wisely. Because the key to leverage is you want to be, number one, safety is important. You want to make sure that investment is there 5, 10, 20, 30 years from now. And second, you want to make sure it gives you a good return. That if you're paying out $4,000 a year in interest, you want to make sure you're getting more than the $4,000 you're paying out.
I recently left the corporate world, and I thought I could do what I was doing better on my own. And but one of the drawbacks to doing that is you have to look at your overall financial portfolio. Am I going to have enough in 20, 25 years when I'm kind of looking at retirement? Well, before, when I worked in the corporate world, They had a pension, and so that was kind of taken care of. It was taken care of for you. Now the onus is on you to make sure that not only run your business successfully, but to make sure that you have enough when you retire. So I think it's crucial to have somebody like yourself, like Planmar, to kind of guide you down that path so that you have enough when you retire. I'm on my own, I wouldn't have had a clue. It wasn't until I came in here a couple of years ago where I saw the real potential to do well and to do a lot more with lots of things that I've never even heard of, leveraging and tax-free savings accounts and RSPs. I knew these words, but I didn't know how powerful they could be until I sat with the professionals at Planmar and I realized the full potential. I'm now self-employed, and I've never been happier, and I've never been more comfortable looking towards my future personally and financially, and a big part of it is because of Planmar.
Not every Canadian is a good candidate for leverage. There are several things that we will go through with you to make sure that you're a good candidate. That's why, as we stressed before, why come to Planmar. We've had a lot of experience. I personally have been leveraging for 38 years. Very successful.